Hello and welcome to this WordPress administration tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to show you the main dashboard administration for your WordPress website. Okay, this is your dashboard for your WordPress website. Here you have two elements. On the left side you have the list of all the different sections where you can change different settings, while on the center of the screen you will have some widgets that give you some information about your website. You can customize this dashboard, you can move elements around, you can delete it, add it. One important widget you see here is the site health status. This is very important because it will tell you the status of your site, if need attention or there is any problem. And this should be always good. If it's not good or is a yellow status, mean that there is some problem on your website, and you should check the list of items here to check what are the problems and try to fix it. Then on the left side you will have different options. You have updates, which is where WordPress will notify you about important update or plugin updates available, and entering here it will allow you to download the update. Here you will see all the installed plugin and themes that require any update. Then you have post sections where you can manage all your posts. You can add new posts, add categories, or add tags which you can assign to each post. Then you have the menu media with library and add now, where you can manage your files, media, so you can add pictures, videos, audio to the library. And of course in the library you have a list of all your files. You can delete it, rename it, whatever you need to do. Then there is another section, pages, where you have a list of all your pages that you can add and remove pages, or you can edit the pages, which is pages in your website. Then you have the comments. In this section you will be able to manage the comments of your posts or pages. You can approve or delete any post you want delete. After that we have appearance, where you can manage all the graphical aspect of your website. So here you can change the themes, customize the appearance of your website, manage the widgets, the menus of your website, the background of your website, or you can edit the themes. Then you have the plugin section, which is used to manage the plugins. The plugins are additional functionality that can be installed on your WordPress website, and here you can manage the installed plugin or install new one. Then there is the section users. Here you manage the users that are currently hosted on your website. You can add the users, remove users, change settings for each users, even resetting passwords for the users. Then this section, tools, is one very important section because it includes all the tools needed for some special function of your WordPress website. You can see the list of available tools. you can import data into WordPress, export data from WordPress, check this health of your site. Here in this section, health, you will have a list of all the issues are currently present on your website. When you can check it, and you should try to fix all the critical errors are present, especially when there are marketed security. And then after this section, you have export personal data. If you want to export data outside from your website, and then you can erase your personal data from the website. So it's a kind of reset to factory default. Then you have the settings menu, which will include all the settings you can change to your WordPress site. So you have settings related to general, or related to writing sections, or for reading section, discussions, media itself, permalinks, and privacy. And then after the menu settings, generally you have all the menus related to the additional plugin you have installed. So in this case, for example, you can see there is Logonizer Security, which is a plugin that will add additional security functionality to your WordPress website. WordPress offers two types of content: posts and pages. Posts are generally used when you want to create a blog, because these kind of entries are in reverse chronological order. Will show at the bottom the author and the date when it has been published, and by default will allow comments, while pages are used when you want to create static content. For example, for About You page or a static home page. And by default, they don't allow comments. So let's see how to create a post. For example, you go to menu post and click on add new. And here you are able to add a new post. As you can see, you can select a different type of format for your post. It could be standard, link, aside, gallery, image, quote, status, video, audio, or chat. And for the posts, you can also assign a category. So you can create a different category for each post. And also you can assign tags to make more easy to find some specific post. While to add the new page, you need to go on the page menu, add new, and here a similar screen, but this time is for add the new page. As you can see, you have less option on the right side. You cannot specify tags or categories, but you can create some nested content. So you may have a parent page. Okay, let's create a new post. Of course, here you are able to assign a title to your post, and here you will type the content of your post. Then we can leave the format as a standard, and we can leave it as uncategorized. You can add a tags, so posts, that will be assigned to your posts, and here you can see the link that is generated for your post. Now let's go on the preview to see the post, how it looks like. As you can see, on the end of the bottom of your post, you will see the date of publishing and the author of the posts and the tags. In the similar way, you can create a new page. So you go in the page menu, add new, and then here you assign a page title, so new page, and then your content, new beautiful page. Here we can leave everything as default, and we can preview the page. There you go. This is our new page. As you can see, you don't have date or author name on the bottom of the page. Okay, let's now check the settings menu. In this menu you will find the main settings for your site. Let's start with General tab. In this tab you will be able to set your site title, if you want to assign a tagline, where you specify the URL of your website. Here you can see there are two different options. Generally speaking, these two are the same, however in some specific configuration may need to be different. Then you will specify the administrator email address where all the notification will be sent. Then you specify if people will be allowed to register to your website, and then here specify the default role that will be assigned to people when they register. Of course, you can specify the website language, the time zone, data format, time format, and the week start on the day when the week will start. Next tab is writing. Here you have all the settings related to writing, so you can decide what is the default category for the posts, the default format of the post, the default editor that will be used, and if you allow or not the users to switch between editors. Then here you have the settings related to the function post via email. So you are allowed to send post using email and automatically will be added to your website. And of course you need to fill in all the information to make it works. Then we have reading. Here you will specify what to show on the home page. If you want to show the latest post or a static page, as we spoke earlier, you can specify a page which will be shown in your main home page. And then you specify how many posts you want to show in the blog, how many syndication feeds, and then a different other option related to the posts. Discussion settings. In this tab you will specify the settings related to the comments. So here you can specify whatever you want to allow people to comment on your post, if you want to get a notification about a new post, or you may decide whatever you need approve manually the comments or not. Next item is media. Here you will specify the size of the media, of the images. Then you have permalinks. Permalinks are basically custom URL that you can assign to a specific post or page. This you can specify the format you want to use for the permalink. So can be the day and name of the post, month and name, numeric, post name only, or you can specify a custom structure. And last item is privacy. Here you will set up the privacy policy page. So you can create a new page where you can write your custom privacy policy page, or you can use an existing page if you already have one. And then you have a very short guide about the privacy policy and how to write it in the correct way. So this is the end of this short tutorial about WordPress, and I hope you will find this helpful. If you have any question, feel free to contact us on the links below, and thank you again for watching.